Various leaders that I'm working with often ask me if there are specific characteristics that make leaders great. It's a very complex question, and as with most things in life, it's never just a single thing that empowers the best leaders to achieve the highest performance levels. I'm still a very firm believer that a strong organizational culture is the most important condition necessary for high performance. That said, the leadership team's strength and collective leadership characteristics are extremely important. Many of the individual leaders I'm coaching and consulting with are looking for that magic bullet of leadership. They want to find that one thing that they can incorporate into the leadership style that gives them the best opportunity for success with the least amount of turmoil to achieve it. They usually expect to hear one or more of the common leadership characteristics, such as self-awareness or credibility, relationship skills, authenticity, or the ability to empower others. Now, these are very important characteristics, and many of the most successful leaders I work with are strong in each of these areas. But if I'm pressed to identify one thing, surprisingly, it's something that's usually not present rather than something that is present. When I look at the most successful senior leaders in the organizations I work with, I see one characteristic that sets the best apart from the rest. In general, they make better decisions than most people. I've long been fascinated with this and have spent a lot of time trying to identify what gives them this valuable skill. Now, undoubtedly, most of these individuals have achieved these high levels of responsibility that they hold by being extraordinary critical thinkers. But there's more to it than just that, far more. These individuals routinely avoid the serious cognitive pitfalls that we see far more often in leadership that's one tier below these senior executives. Whether it's an innate natural ability or a highly refined skill, great leaders don't fall prey to cognitive biases at the same rate as their less successful counterparts. So what can we do to capitalize on this insight? The answer to that complex question is right at your fingertips. For years, psychologists and researchers have identified systematic failures in how we cognitively process and react to new information. If you go to a source as readily available as Wikipedia, you'll find more than 100 cognitive biases that are identified, detailed, and explained. Each of these is a scientifically documented human failure to process information in a way that produces the best results. A very concise explanation of the challenge, why it occurs, and how we can overcome it is available for each of these. If you want to be a better leader, learn to avoid making weak decisions with the information you have. Start this by familiarizing yourself with these highly valuable cognitive tools. Now, we're going to explore some more of these critical cognitive pitfalls in more detail in some of my future videos.